Hey there. Okay. I didn't plan on doing another video, but today is the day. It's actually the morning of the day, and I'm super, super nervous. It's weird. I used to do a lot of international travel, and when I would do that, because you're going to get on like an 11-hour flight, I would like really like obsess about time. Like, okay, I got to leave for the airport at this time. It's going to be this time. And that's kind of the same with today. Like, it's 7 o'clock right now, and I know we need to leave at noon. And it's like, okay, 5 hours. I'm just going to like watch the clock. So, but I guess this is a reflection. An important thing to really think about is if you're to the point where you're stuck, right? And you're thinking, man, I got to get out of this. I mean, what am I doing? You really, really need to focus on the why. And, some of the things to think about, and I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. I'm just a regular person. Man, I am just some dude that, this caught up with me and, kind of overtook me. And it's a drug. And that's what it can do. So, not trying to preach, not asking for money or anything like that. Just hoping that these messages can maybe help somebody. But think about why. Like, why are you going to quit? And I go back to when I used to smoke, and I remember I used to go for these walks every morning. And one day I went for a walk and I got like really out of breath. And I thought, oh my God, what is happening to me? And so now it's like I don't feel well. There's strange aches throughout my body. I look at my blood tests and I look at them and see how bad they are. And so, I mean, this is for men and women or whoever wants to watch this. I don't even know what we're supposed to call people anymore. But, it seems like one of the things in life that you should try to be is a role model for kids, for future generations to look at and think, wow, that's what I want to be. Do you want them to be this? Do you want them to be an alcoholic? So I think about that. I've got nephews, and, just even, my wife, and I think I've let people down. And so I'm not being the best person that I can be. So I go in today and I'm not gonna lie. I'm completely scared. I did a lot of research on the internet. Thank God for the internet. How about that, right? I mean, when I was young, we didn't have that. But you can just do so much research. And, I just researched a bunch of stuff about what to expect, like the first 30 days, the first day, things like that. And so I understand it better. And again, it's whatever you decide to do. If you decide to do anything, it's up to you. But if you're going to go into rehab, it sounds like, and again, I haven't done it yet. I'm doing it in 5 hours, but it sounds like, you can't bring any electronic devices in. You can bring your cell phone. They'll take it away and lock it up. Somebody told me that you want to like not bring anything worth value. So just a heads up on that, that you don't know who's going to be in there, and people, unfortunately, in this life aren't great all the time. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but just think about your why. Why are you doing it? Don't do it because you have to. Do it because you want to. And, make yourself a better person. I mean, do you want to be like 70 years old? Not even that old, to be honest. And probably a lot of people that might be watching this aren't thinking about being retired and stuff like that. I'm 52, so I'm at that stage. And there's a big part of life when between your 50s and your late 60s that is kind of like this sounds really negative, but I don't mean it to be negative, but it's kind of like your last go time. Like that's when you want to go like take that long trip across America, rent a motorhome, or you want to go to Europe and travel Europe for a month. You're not going to do that if you're drinking all the time. And so just think about your why. And the big thing too is, do you want to get to that age and then have some medical problem like your liver with you because of your drinking? So, I don't know what it's like to be sober. I honestly don't. It's been so long. But I'm optimistic, and I can't imagine it could be worse than what life is like right now. I mean, drinking is, I call it the dimmer switch. It basically dims everything. And it also is, the safety net. If anything stresses you out, it's a way to avoid that. You drink and it pushes down your emotions or buries them or hides them. And so you don't have to deal with reality. So anyway, just think about these things. I hope it helps somebody. And again, like I said earlier, I'm just a regular guy, man. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. I'm scared. And in some ways I'm still like thinking, wait, am I actually going? I'm going to be gone. But just do something, like I said in the last video, I don't know if you need to contact me, if you want to, if you think that would be helpful in some way. I am not a counselor, but I can tell you my opinion on stuff. Just hit me up on YouTube, I guess. And so, yeah, today is officially day 1. So I will see you guys in 22 days. All right, take care.